The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
So now you're all synced up in time.
I will approach the head cleric. I don't actually know what the position is. Thank you for the service today.
Usually, oh yes, well, it happens every day. You're welcome. Feel free to donate to the fund to get a bigger chalice. Also, some more seats.
Sphere is just about to drop like 200 gold.
It's always a pleasure to see new faces attending services instead of going to the other more wicked gods. Like Bepharak or Crow.
This one's empty.
Nasty Crow. Tracking blood everywhere.
I'll just nod.
You've come a long way, and judging from your clothes, you don't wear clothing often. Which tells me you're an armored sword. Which tells me you're a fighting man.
True.
That and the scar of the beard. And that grim look of world weariness and defeat. You have stories to tell. Tor is always listening. And always watching. Go from this place and know that he will watch over you, who is judge of all the world.
Thank you.
And as you go from this place, know that he who judges the world is watching you and your actions and your intentions at all times. And the old man, she's like, and you, uncle, you can fuck off.
Hey, you're his niece?
Yep.
Here you go. I will give her 40 gold for the chalice farm.
She will return 39 of it to you. The point of charity is to let the community contribute towards something. If you pay for the whole thing yourself, you're denying others the opportunity to build their community. I appreciate the thought, but that's not the point of this.
Surely there is something else that the funding could go towards beyond just the chalice then.
And the community can build towards that too. They will receive the amount of justice that they deserve.
Are there any other additional tasks I could perform while we are here in the capital?
Well, full of energy, aren't you?
Of course.
Well, there are a few things. The priests of Crow have been pranking this temple a lot lately. They hunted our previous holy chalice. If you could go and nick the stag's head off their wall and offer it as an offering to Tor on our altar, then I'd be deeply, deeply grateful.
Excuse me, Nick.
Make light with it.
Is stealing not an injustice?
Is not visiting back a prank with another prank the very definition of a just act, of atonement and revenge?
You're right, my friend.
Besides
I
which,
do like
they
this
will
place.
appreciate it because we are pranking them back, as we have done many times, and furthermore, it gives them an excuse to hunt a new stag. And those psychotic madmen are always looking for an excuse to go hunting. Let me tell you of the time they hunted mightily the beast of Panties in our former chantry.
I think I understand.
So head cleric there, his name is Chad.
So Radomir, are you up to having a little fun this evening?
Chadwick Skeethington III.
Do you think we should involve the other two in this, or?
No, I think we have this. But from the sounds of it, the other temple is very intriguing as well.
We will see what we can do.
Neat. So meanwhile, the other two...
I was heading towards the temple because I didn't remember that Saphira said he was
so
going to...
you see these two leave the temple. You are briefly distracted by a brightly coloured man juggling balls, his face painted all white, and a hilarious sausage smile painted over his face.
I'll continue.
That was pretty impressive.
The clown, as you turn away and leave, behind your backs and unnoticed by you, the clown goes like,
Made an enemy of clowns.
the clown now suspects you're on the cow's side.
Doesn't need to suspect that. Of course I am. I'll catch up with Saphira.
A pair of yellow dots lurches out of the shadows and resolves into Sulan, closely followed by him.
Ah. Good evening, Sulan.
Good evening.
I see you have finished your duties in the kitchen.
Yeah, it sucked.
How can I help?
I thought I saw the one that we saw under the town here.
The one that we saw under the town. You're going to have to be a bit more specific.
In Hasseldorf.
I don't think... Oh, okay. I was going to say I don't think we've been under this city. Wait, you mean...
Yes, no,
Unless you were under another town at some point.
yes.
That's
That one.
impossible.
Likely as well.
That has happened.
He fell into the molten lava.
Stranger things have happened around us, which is why I thought I'd warn you that I may have seen him.
Oh God, I hope he doesn't have one of these as well.
Strange things have happened around us. Well, I've been here, maybe.
Or a ring like Roman.
One day, ask them to tell you about the time that they woke up inside a dragon.
Must have been traumatizing.
Yeah, it's more concerning if he is around, because he will be out to get us.
Well, our mutual friend is staying at the same inn as I am, so perhaps we should go there and also tell him. I mean, they are bitter enemies.
Well, you may be able to tell him, but we can't.
Yes, I should go there and because I'm in
You
my
guys
civvies.
steal a thing.
I'm in my civvies basically, so I should probably get my armor back on. Radamir and I are going to be performing a little prank on the crow.
They're different.
Hardly a prank.
Prank on the
Why?
Like, prank? What?
Tis more like a just act.
Yes, they
What?
have
A
been.
fine retribution.
What?
How can it be both prank and retribution?
Well, you see, the members of Crow have been performing pranks upon the Temple of Tor here, and they're
Prank?
stealing their a jest, a slightly cruel but not malicious.
It's like
joke.
when you do something to annoy someone that doesn't involve murdering them.
It just irritates them,
The
but it isn't
concept of
serious.
not murdering people confuses and angers Sulan.
I can't! Like, if you take all their cups, then they wouldn't be able to drink anything.
So they actually
With
took
cups.
they took a cup that belonged to the Temple of Tor.
Then why don't you take the cup back?
No, we're to take
Well,
the
that would
stag,
be-
their sacred stag head.
That would also be admitting that they got you, which you can't really do. You just have to get them back.
He knows.
See, it's fun. When you never did anything like putting a like a dead creature inside the sleeping roll of a colleague or something.
His words echo very closely to replacing a coil of rope with a live snake.
I've done nothing like that.
Come on, Sulan, lighten up. It'll be fun. I'll go get some armor on again.
Because that's best for sneaking.
What? Aren't we sneaking in? Why are you going to wear armor?
Well, because there have been so many interesting revelations in this town.
If you were that concerned, wouldn't you have worn it now?
Well, I couldn't wear it to the services. I was specifically requested to not wear such heavy armor.
Just because you wanted to tip a cup of freezing water over you and
It was refreshing.
it to soak your clothing.
You just go off and do your pranking. I'll go back to the inn.
Come on, Sulan, lighten up, have some fun.
Yes, fun. I'll see you later.
Well, I believe we have something we must do. Would you care to aid us, Adrian?
What are you doing?
We're stealing the pig's head from the Crow Temple, and then we're going to...
Yeah, I believe it was a stag's head.
Yes, stag, yes.
Depending on the building, I may have a plan.
Oh,
Realistically, we just need a distraction.
indeed.
It depends on the stag head's placement, and if there are... where the doors are.
Indeed. That is true. Now, there's probably no need to bundle up for just a harmless little thing like this.
No,
What could
surely
possibly
not.
go wrong?
Flashes back to last assassin attack. Surely nothing as bad as last time.
So the conversation takes you down the street where you stumble across what is obviously the Temple of Crow. It has one wall. It is an open-air garden. With hedges cut neatly into the shapes of animals. Spear points delineate an aisle. And on that wall is a honkin' big stag's head that mounted the shit the fuck up there. Various pelts in that adorn the place. Torchlight is the only illumination here. Save that which you bring with you.
How many people
Yeah.
in this garden?
None that you can see, though there are many hedges, bushes, and thickets.
What was your plan?
So I think the plan works in this. Given it's not really a building. Hush, hush. So, I'll stumble in, drunk. Make a distraction for one of you two. The gardens should give you cover enough to sneak around while I draw their attention away from the stag's head.
Might as well keep watch while you're gone, so...
You return with the booze.
Right. Break. Top kick.
Because that would have taken a while, I'll do another perception check when he gets back. They still bust.
Right. Drink some. Splash bit over me. And start stumbling my way down the main aisle.
For the record, this is the stupidest plan we've ever had.
It's barely a plan at all, but...
This is barely a
The
quest.
guards look at you suspiciously as you stand there discussing plans as they march past.
We weren't discussing them in front of the guards.
You found your perception checks.
I passed!
You were looking inwards.
Yes, I'll start stumbling my way up the middle of the temple, mumbling a Strumblet song wrong under my breath, spilling a little bit of ale from the barrel as I walk,
Fight one of the hedge.
leaning on one of the spears for a quick second to get my footing.
Fight one of the hedge animals.
You make it.
Oh,
Somehow.
where am I? I'll just plant sideways into one of the huge animals.
Okay.
Ah,
The wolf
Ah.
is under your weight.
what was that?
Looks like a wolf shit.
Oh, yeah.
Stealth time! The skill I have not got whatsoever.
You can't roll it.
What do I even roll?
Dexterity.
Try not to be seen.
Yeah. Mountain.
Well, I pass.
Okay, so you make it there. Somehow.
I stagger to my feet, yelling, "Get away from me!" and throw the ale at another hedge animal. Oh, beer!
Albia.
So what are you doing?
I'm at the stag.
I already said that.
Yeah, okay. Just pick it up and what's the condition of this thing? Is it like
It's
just
pretty good.
like? But is it still got like meat in it, or is it like
No,
a skin?
It's a skin. It's
Okay.
like a
Probably taxidermy.
yeah.
I'm gonna wear it as if it's like a helmet.
Sprint out.
No, just take natural. Like it's like part of one of those like helmets with the deer antlers on it.
I am a barbarian of the north.
This is the face Adrian is making.
Okay, so you get out with it onto
That's
the
right.
street.
I mean, I can't conceal
I will
it
look.
anywhere.
I will
like-
look for people.
so-
Since I guess I still don't do anything, I'll be the lookout, I guess. So I'll see if anyone's like suspicious. Anyone's coming from the temple. I have a look. I got a 5.
You don't think you see anyone.
We're all good.
And I'm just gonna.
Please dawdle down the street.
I'm gonna use my charisma to act like this is how I should be.
Confident, chest out.
But I'm just wearing this stag head. And I succeed. Well, I mean, I don't know if I do, but I succeed on the dice.
Not in those close ponds.
I'll like walk back with him like he doesn't look like a retard that has a stag's head on his head.
I'm gonna make an unrefined and not so graceful blind sprint out of the temple.
Why bother? So, you make it back.
Okay. Okay, sweet.
They were apparently asleep 4 times in a row.
Head up into the
Head
temple.
You enter the pudding bowl shaped temple.
And I'll search.
You
for-
look stupid.
Oh, as soon as I enter, I'll take it. I'll take it off.
Wow, you actually got it, huh?
Yes, here we go.
No, I'll jack it onto the altar.
I'll place it on the altar.
I'll be leaning on one of the 2 pews, just dying from exhaustion from this quick sprint.
Old man is a feet up screw. You know, like, the temples are all in, like, one little block. Right? You haven't actually run that far.
But he used 100% of his power.
Well, I probably drank a little bit too much more ale on that plan than I should have.
Why did you drink any?
You were thanked and
Make
pushed out
it-
into the night.
You know? More likely to succeed.
Oh, what are you guys doing now?
It does the opposite of that.
That actually worked. Somehow.
There is no way. They didn't see us though.
Maybe there really was no one there.
I
And
didn't
the
see
plan was
anyone.
unnecessary. But fun!
Well, it's now solidly night.
Oh,
There
wow.
has been for a while, I guess, but, you know.
Well, I think I'll head back to the inn and see if our friend is there. Pass on
So what's everyone interesting doing?
Sulan's warning.
Sulan's just going about her business in the dark, watching others.
Creeping.
I'm not that good on the assimilation.
Moving on.
How late has it got it?
Compline.
I'm guessing they ring the bells.
It's
here
not
and-
quite midnight,
Oh, yeah.
so say 10 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. No, I think I'll head back to my room.
Yeah, you do that.
Heading back to the inn is a plan.
Okay, you do that.
Yeah, I'm heading to my end.
Cool, you do
A
that.
little further away,
Something from the last market last session reminded me. I checked my horse's hooves and his horseshoes
They're still there. Your horse hasn't been put up on bricks.
just to make sure that there's no stone stuck in them or anything. And he doesn't need reshod.
Well, they seem okay. Okay, so Mr. Fancy Pants, with his fancy pants,
Give me that.
heads back to the inn.
indeed.
Its plush opulence is opulent.
I'll go to that like living, well, I don't want to say living room area, but
There's very few people in it.
is my friend there?
Where was he?
I got 14 on the die, so it's a pass on a perception check.
Yes, he's by the fire.
I shall approach you.
You do that.
Ah, I'm glad I found you, old friend.
Yes, you are.
There is something, some knowledge that Sulan passed on to me upon us meeting back up.
You were wise to bring me more knowledge.
Yes, it seems your, do I want to call him nemesis, has been spotted in...
Nemesis implies equals, and I don't have them.
Yes, well, our mutual acquaintance from below Hasselhoff. Despite the fact that surely he is no more, but Sulan insisted that she saw him.
I have no doubt that she did. Maldred has always been a survivor.
But he fell into molten lava.
Did he? Did he?
Billows of steam would have singed his flesh before he even hit the bubbly red surface.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh?
Maldred has many tricks, access to many old things. As do... Undoubtedly he would have been wearing his usual protections.
He's got one of those damn rings. Never mind.
Damned rings. Well, thank you for reminding me. Although I do not think he will stay around here. There's nothing for him here.
Then why is he here at all if there is nothing for him?
You would have to ask him. I am not the master of his mind.
Anyway, I thought you would be interested.
I always am. And how goes your own personal quests?
Well, we
Have you
didn't
found the
manage to-
glory you richly deserve yet?
glory I deserve? Well, that is up to Tor.
There's no fate but that which we make for ourselves. And you were meant for glory. Why not seize it with both hands?
Should the opportunity arise, but that is not why I do what I do. It's not for the glory. Though I do admit that it can come with some benefits.
Yes, nothing more than what you surely deserve.
I think I will probably call it a night soon.
Very good. Sleep is best when one is tired. Don't let me keep.
Of course. Until next time, may he watch over you who is God of all the world. Oh, who is not God of the world.
Oh my god.
That's said it much. Who is judge of all the world.
Yes,
Sure.
of course. There is that.
Unless anybody else who's there is interesting, I will.
Cool, you go to sleep. The prime bells ring.
Just keep the same spells. I shall rise and clean up. Check on scribbles.
Squeak.
Same. Looping loads under into my belt.
Oh, these two are up and about.
So I'll fix my room up, which will be fish gut,
Right.
vial of. It doesn't really matter, but I'll leave the peaches on the table, on the counter, so that it can be seen as you get in the room. So
Okay.
whatever falls on you, they would assume that.
Ah, I see. We're trying subterfuge. However you say that word.
But I'll still lock the room.
Alright. You look the doer.
Do your and head off into the daytime.
Cool, because there's lots of that about. Sleeping in, are we?
Get up.
Okay. You waddle out of bed.
I'll, like, get dressed and then, like, get ready to go up.
Always a good idea.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm guessing you've all arranged to meet up somewhere. Well, you probably haven't. So you three
Yeah,
basically meet up outside your doors. Yeah. Common area is filled with people in the shadows discussing their morning things.
Seems like a great day to wear my hat.
The sun is up and bright, peeking over the hills.
See, I can't do anything about my eyes. But you can do something about your hair if you wish to go about.
Yeah, he can wear his hat.
Or a hood. This isn't Hasselblad.
Do you have plans for the day?
No. I kind of assumed we'd just go into the main city today.
Well, then we must find Saphiro and find out.
I'll pop out to the car.
Cart, yes.
Throw a quick glance around, and then go into where I buried palm glitter.
Angus.
And remove it. Still wrapped. If it's still there. Okay, I don't have to kill everyone. It's alright. Move the supplies back. And pop back into the inn.
Taking the axe?
I'll loop it around my shoulder with some cord, so I'm not like brandishing it in the inn.
Okay.
So I'll head off towards Saphiro's haunt.
Okay. You're
And-
going with
Don't
him.
you just want
Yes.
to kiss these lips?
I'll follow.